Okay, we should be live. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. I should be, actually, shouldn't I be actually, like, going to, going to island for... Yeah, why? Oh, hey, holy shit, I did not expect you to be up at this late. Are you okay? Like, did you get enough sleep before this, or... Hey, Sap, do you have enough sleep? That is my question, because it's not abnormal to see you up this late, but at the same time I recognize that, Jesus Christ, it is quite late for you, or quite early in the morning, and I don't know if you've gotten sleep, so I have to ask, you know? Yeah, hey Sap. Well, I did yesterday, so you're fully rested, right? You're not actually like sleep deprived right now, because if you are, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to make sure you go to sleep. How will I do that? I don't know. Wait, you did yesterday. Does that mean you actually haven't slept yet? Wait a minute. I I I'll sleep after a raid. Oh, okay. Okay, good. So one raid and then off to bed with you. Good. That's I like the sound of that. I like that. I like that. Say, since you're here, I need your opinion on something. Uh, slept 10 hours yesterday? Hell yeah. I need y'all's opinion on something. Yes, yes. Yeah. So, I was editing a video this afternoon or morning, and it was the Chris Vector video. But then I kind of realized that, wait a minute, the Chris Vector video makes no sense. We'll sleep like 2 p.m. like a normal person. Honestly, if I could sleep forever without dying, I would. Video games and sleep. So, anyways, regarding that Chris Vector video, basically, I don't know if you remember, but you were there, and basically, it's kind of a weird video, because the video was actually, you know, we were doing it about, we were making the video about the Chris Vector, but if you remember, there was this one guy in chat who was being very fucking, you know, who was being a fucking dickhead. I own chat much today. All right, that's cool. Yeah, there was a guy who was like, you know, being a dickhead in chat. And basically, it made me realize that, like, if I do not give context to the to whatever I'm talking about, it's just gonna look like I'm an insane asshole. Just watch the stream, yeah. That's good. That's good. Good enough. As long as you're here, I don't mind. So, what ended up happening was I started to basically like put captions on the video. Basically, like explaining him being a dickhead, and then after I finished the video, I was like, wait, does this count as cyberbullying? Because I'm outing a viewer of mine because otherwise the video doesn't make any sense. But that troll ruined it. Well, kind of, because in the video I'm actually pretty harsh on a couple things regarding him, because his general attitude like pissed me the fuck off. It was the you remember the raid where we brought the Chris Vector into the into Matka Knight, and then we killed Kurtek Collector with it, and then we put a sniper scope on it afterwards. Yeah, I scrubbed through the the VOD again, and Jesus Christ, did he like I gave him attention, and that basically kind of ruined the entire video. The only way I could salvage it was to basically just put a bunch of captions detailing like why I said the things that I said, because the things at the bottom right where you guys appear are actually pretty small. So well, it kind of just ended up being like I was low-key cyberbullying this guy, cuz whenever he said or did something stupid, I called it out in the I gave it context in captions, and it's just a lot of negativity, and I don't know if I want that. It's the same thing with, like, you know, me not making like a video about Vale. The entire reason why I have not made a video about how terrible I think Vale is because I don't think I should feed into the negative attention. But this one's like a actual, like, I have the footage. It's not primarily about him, but he does have a significant presence on the video itself, and I can't scrub it out, because sometimes it happens during fights and stuff like that. So I'm not sure whether the video should stand or not, because I mean, it's like, yeah, it's really bad. Like the guy, like, I don't know if you remember the guy, but he basically, we were just talking about how I met a creep online, and he legitimately thought that we were talking about him. I don't remember, Troll Guy. If you don't like it, I see your conundrum. I mean, it's still a Chris Vector video, but like but it's complicated, because now if I felt the need to second guess myself on whether the video should stand, mainly because I feel like it may border on harassment. Number one, it may teeter the line of harassment, and also it's just a lot of negative attention. The guy has never returned, but has not returned since, but But it's still, you know, like it feels like I'm calling him out for being a giant piece of shit when in the first place I don't know if I should even be entertaining something like that. Like I legitimately don't know if this video should even see the light of day. So that's what I'm basically thinking about. Like I have edited the video, I've put all the captions, I've edited it, I've made a disclaimer saying do not go and harass him even if it was towards the end. Yeah, relatively so. Yeah. So so basically I've basically edited the whole video and I've basically said like, oh, do not go and harass the guy even if he is an asshole, you know. I mean, no one's gonna harass him anyways, but you know. But still, it still does borderline on cyberbullying, even if it's a random viewer that I don't miss, so that I don't need. So it's a very finicky line to thread, you see. Cause I mean, I was pretty tired at that point. Oh well, I mean, if you need me to sum it up for you, that guy was basically like he I know everything. So from the start of the video he told me to take back some nasty comments that I made about my family. When I told him that he's in no position to comment on my family or tell me to take back what I said about my family because he does not understand my family dynamics, right? So, and it all started with that, and then when someone later asked if I'm playing PvP or PvE, he said it's PvE, and I told him to watch someone else. And then he told people to watch other people just because in a raid prior to that where he was present, he told me, and I quote, "We need to see some PvP gameplay." So this is the irritating guy that I'm talking about. He told me that we need to see some PvP gameplay, and I rebutted him basically saying, "Who is we? You do not speak for all my viewers," because he really is using that term to generalize, saying that like all of you do not yeah. But are you thinking about it too much? Anyways, you're wise enough to know what to do. If you're uncomfortable, just hold the video. Yeah, I'm not sure if the video should stand, because I mean, I do recognize that this is borderline harassment. Yeah, so yeah, but like continuing on, basically like he just continues to push buttons. He tells everyone that he's a very funny guy. I told him that no one here has laughed at a single one of his jokes. And then I, you know, threw back the thing that he said about how, you know, about how he was about how since he was at such free will to speak for all of my viewers, I'm doing the same, because yeah. So, and then yeah, he just continued to irritate me, and you know, it's like he actually dared to tell me that he's been nothing but positive. So yeah, it's just yeah, cause I mean, it's a Chris Vector video. I mean, the worst if I mean, I'm just weighing right now. It's like, do I just say fuck it and record another Chris Vector video, or do I just upload it as it is and let people see all the the cyberbullying that initiated because this guy was just a straight up clown. Yeah, don't feel bad, man. Yeah. It's just how it is, you know. People will always be people. That guy genuinely did not see any wrong with his actions, and that's what's sad, I guess. Give it a couple days, don't think about it, and revisit it. Sure, no problem. I mean, it's not. I do believe I have. Do I have another video for tomorrow? I don't remember if I do. I hope I do. If not, we're gonna have to take something from today's VOD and use it as a and use it for tomorrow's video. Stacks told me that to like, you know, take stuff from my VODs to go and turn into videos. It's surprising that it's only now that I'm actually starting to do that. It's kind of interesting to think about it. Stacks told me to do it, but I just never really got around to it. I don't know why, because to be honest, like, what's the difference? The only thing that's inconvenient about taking VODs to use as videos is that sometimes the video quality is a little bit mushy. And apart from that, like, the fact that I have to go and like download the entire VOD. I'm not present on the chat, I'm doing work, and the stream is side by side. No, prioritize your work, man. Don't worry about it. You could, but I don't remember you being inappropriate or anything. Unfortunately, when I was reviewing the footage, I was, because because there was a kid in the chat, and then I was talking about succubus or incubi, which you know what incubi are. And then I was like, hey, but have you never heard of like NSFW games? And I was like, but he was a kid, so. And I just started name dropping all these fucking NSFW games. That was a big yikes. I mean, I just deleted it in the video, of course, but like it's not you know, like that bad. Although, you know, like looking at that quote unquote footage again, it does seem like I'm a little bit pompous, you know, because because I was like, you know, because I told him that all things considered, I'm being extremely patient with him, because most of the time I just ban him, and then I put in the captions that I really am most of the time I just ban him. But the thing about that guy was that, you know, he hadn't really done anything that was overly offensive that would have warranted a ban. He was just a little bit of a narcissist. He didn't outright insult me or anything like that. He was just an asshole. So yeah, maybe it's best to just record another Chris Vector video. I feel like that would probably, or we could start using the Chris Vector again. This stream, and then pull it and then use it for that video. Amazing. Also, when I was replaying the video, I realized I said something really stupid. So, when I was making the Chris Vector video, you thought about, like, you said like not bad recoil, and then it occurred to me that I'm not sure if this is the case for Tabor, but like I was talking about like specifically vertical recoil, and it occurred to me that the Chris Vector is a gun that actually in real life doesn't have vertical recoil. So I don't know the specifics of it, but in real life, the Chris Vector is a gun that that the recoil is backwards instead of up because of whatever system is in place in the gun. And I fucking said, oh, there's not much vertical recoil on the Vector, like a fucking idiot. I will use the 10mm though, cause I think 9mm is a little is that, cause 9mm is too common for most of the other regular you know, ones. So I'll use the 10, cause I think I can make the 10mm interesting, because the 10mm, I don't, is that common in all SKSs? The not the SKS, the Chris Vector. The SKS is kind of just like a regular one, but yeah. Basically the I don't remember any other gun in the game that utilizes its mechanics to do horizontal recoil, but if it's at any way accurate to the real life counterpart, then there's no actual need to have a recoil to have a scope for to have a, you know, this thing for the for the gun. You can just put a laser on it. I've got two 9mm, two 10mm plus drums, but I'm too scared to lose them. That right there is actually called gear fear. It's very common in a lot of new players, and it's the practice in which you don't use certain weapons or good gear that you have because of the fear of losing them. So it's very understandable. It's a very common thing to happen. Don't worry about it. And I mean, to be fair, it's not exactly like you can buy it either. So it is kind of a prized possession in of itself, because you can't buy it, right? So. But once you get the level 2, I do believe you should be able to buy the Chris Vector 9mm at least. I filled the second room wall with guns and I only use SKS. Are you still on level 1 Spectre? By any chance? You can't buy it? No, you can buy it. You can buy it. You can buy it. I'm just saying, like, once you reach level 2, then you can purchase it. I don't think I don't think Chris Vectors are a big enough issue in the game that they would be, you know, disqualified from being purchasable. PvE or PvP? Yes, level 1. Oh, I play PvE tank. Yeah. Have you made any progress towards leveling up the trader level? Because once you get the level 2, I do believe you should be able to at least buy better weapons, you know. I don't really know what gun suits your style, but probably you could try. I thought I would level the gear guy first to get better armor. 7 levels to go. Well, to be honest, like the gear guy, since you're starting out at level 1, it's very hard to you know, to say so, because at the end of the day, for me, the way I see it is that got 10k to go on gun guy. That's actually pretty close. Yeah. The way I see it is that you see some of these phoenixes wear body armor, right? You can just take it from them if you really need to. JPC 2.0, which is like the leafy camel one, is the best that they'll ever drop, and it's decent for what it is. Anything else you can very well find in raid, no issue. So like basically if you like search these like chests in general, you just search like the bigger chests in general, you can find some pretty good armor for experience, yeah. For the money thing, you actually only if you buy or sell to them, it will add to that money counter, so yeah. Yeah. I think we're JPC, okay, I collected a couple. I mean, it's the best that they drop, but it's kind of bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like, honestly, the best gear that you have right now is the Tatra gear I gave you, which is the one I'm wearing right now. You should be looking for a general baseline decent armor is only unfortunately at level 3. So you're gonna be hard. The tan vest is the general staple of like all all the general, you know, whatever. So definitely. So the tan vest is definitely something that you should look out for. And then once again, you know, collect fill for gun, armor, health persons. Oh, sweet. Looks like you are grinding. Frick, level 3. The vest B is at level 3. The JPC is at level 2. And while the JPC is good, it's not great by all standards, and you can pick up the JPC from like most phoenixes, so yeah. Other than that, I mean, with the loot refresh, it's actually much more easier to find good weapons in general. Like, let's see, I found an M4, you know. So it's not exactly like, oh look, I found another M4. So yeah, it's not exactly like you should be overly afraid. I'm trying to play twice a day, one at lunch, then at night. That sounds like a plan. 2 raids is better than nothing. I mean, you know how I do, obviously. The only reason why I'm so high up is because I have sessions, and then during these sessions I literally play what, like 14 to 15 matches depending on what raid I end up at. I play. If it's like quick ones, this is one of the worst ones, by the way. The police best. This is the LBAV. Yeah, the LBAV is the second worst. The second worst one. And this has a protection rate of 1, which means that it does basically almost doesn't stop any. All the bullets hurt. Good few hours you do. Yeah, 2 hours worth of 2-hour sessions every time. So definitely do play quite a bit at least. Oh wow. Oh. If you want to stick to 7.62x39 as a caliber, I recommend you LBAV. That's what I wear. Well, I mean it's decent, but it's decent, yeah. But the JPC is if you want better survivability, you should wear your better armor. Because I believe that the JPC, well, number one, the JPC is droppable by Phoenix, so it's really easy to find it again. Yeah, so and then also well, helmet, I think you should. That's why I thought leveling up gear guy first so I can get shot a few times. Yeah. It actually I like all my stats right now. The only reason why I'm not actually concerned is because I'm wearing like the best armor in the game. The armors go from level 1 to level 6. The bra strap one gives you no protection whatsoever. Then the police vest gives you 1. The JPC gives you 2. The tan vest gives you 3. And then the snowy the blue snowy camel one gives you 4. The ones that you can get from mall are also 4. And then I think I lost them. Well, no worries. I'm pretty sure the rations actually give you a JPC somewhere. Don't worry. JPCs are very common. I'm sure if you kill a couple Phoenix, one of them will definitely have a JPC. Basically, if you see like one of these like helmets that you think looks better, just pick it up. Anything that yeah, right here. We have a JPC right here. Yeah, and then you take out the shitty magazines and then bada bing bada boom, you have your own yeah, this is a JPC. So, yeah, this is a JPC. It's protection grade level 2 and it's also I'm still doing silo. That's fine. Silo has quite a number of like good stuff. I would say that Silo I mean with the loot refresh is better than it was the last time. I remember doing like a map tier list once upon a time where I put Silo in like the middle ground, like C tier or something. And now it's definitely A tier. Okay, yeah. Look at that, a VSS. I guess VSSs are actually relatively common. Yeah, just basically, if something looks valuable, pick it up. That's one of the well, you watch Stax's stream this last night. One of the things about Veil is and its extraction mode is that it seems to really lean into being very beginner friendly, based off the fact that I saw that you love that one too. Yeah, VSS Venturus actually should be a relatively common find because it's a level 3 gun. It's only when it comes to like level 4 or level 5 that the weapons start to get rare to find. In raid at least, without purchasing. So Veil's extraction mode seems to be really friendly. You miss the end due to work meetings. Well, from what I saw, at the very least, it seems like for the most part, they have a very friendly like style. It's like very easy to pick up and play because from what I saw, of course, number one, the backpack is way more simplistic. It uses the Walking Dead style backpack, so it's like you either have a slot or you don't. It's not as in-depth as Tetris stacking. And then and then and then you also have and then it's also like I mean, I know it's in early access, but at the moment it's not fair to say that the whole thing looked very, very simplistic because, well, it's an early access map, but I still can't deny that it looked quite bad for what it was, so I'm sorry. That's yeah, there's a big diff. Anyone can play Veil. I don't like the slots and backpack. True, yeah. But it is easier to pick up, it seems, for most other people. And like loot value as well, you know. So the loot the value of the loot is much more complicated per se. Most people, you don't really you don't really like. It's like, oh, what's the value of the wire spool? Oh, what's the value of toilet paper? Oh, what's the value of camera lenses? You just kind of have to like learn it slowly, cause otherwise how else would you learn how to use the crisp uh how else would you learn how to the value of the guns? So it's a very, very beginner it's very, very friendly for but I guess that was kind of the point, since they realized that like majority of their player base are children, so unfortunately, from the looks of it. Shall we go get ourselves a Chris Vector? Or let's get a 10mm Chris Vector. Yeah. But, I mean, it depends on what you like, I guess. Like I said, I'm not opposed to anyone enjoying Veil. Or, I'm not opposed to the idea of anyone enjoying Veil. Wait. Oh, crap. The Vector 9mm on the 3rd page. That... Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to the Ghost of Tabor wiki. I'm surprised Tabor was so hard for you. It's a hard game. There's a reason why they have a whole thing for... Okay. Oh no, the Chris Vector is a level 3 gun. Oh dear. Yeah, the Chris Vector is a Spectre level 3 gun, which means that even if you do level up, you aren't gonna be able to use it. I'm sorry. I think the level 2 guns is up till the CX-8 Storm. I think this is the only level 2 gun on this page at the moment, so the Chris Vector 10mm though is a level 4 weapon, so low on energy. I would be too if I had to do work like you again. Hold on, I need to test yeah, frick. Yeah. Kinda sucks. Yeah, so I guess you had every right to be concerned about you know. Yeah, look at that. I guess the system is in place because it doesn't. Let's compare that to other machine guns. Do you see how there's barely any recoil even without the thing? Let's compare it to, well, we are using a level 4 gun, right? So let's use the let's just use the MP5K. Okay. So the or not the MP5K, the PPSH. So the PPSH is a 7.62 by 25 gun, and it doesn't have a thing either. You see? Whereas as opposed to see, that's much more significant, right? It's a significant difference. I think it's actually enough for me to warrant. I think it's actually enough for me that, dare I say, I'm not gonna actually put a I'm actually not gonna put a grip on it. I'm actually gonna put a laser on this. Yeah, look at that. Big difference, yeah. Okay. This will be what we're running for the Chris Vector. So you definitely got a good gun on your hands. It's just a shame that I can only buy 2. That kind of sucks. I guess I have to buy just a regular 10mm magazine. You can silence it? Yeah! It's a threaded barrel. It's it takes the Wolfman SMG suppressor, which I mean, it's very hard to describe all of the ones, but they're round. They're round. Yeah, the suppressor looks like this. This is an SMG suppressor. All right. This is our gun. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Hold on. I believe I completed the year request. Yes. Deliver a flight recorder to the Laps helipad. Well, game, you're in luck, because I just so happen to have not 1, but 2 flight recorders. Alright. So. Such a shame that it's a level 4 and 3 gun. It do legitimately seems like a great gun. You joined the raid with it? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. This is the new Chris Vector video after I decided that the previous one is too shameful to upload, and it's borderline harassment, so so I guess we should talk a little bit about, well, that's a 9mm. Fuck my life. So I guess so since we're making a Chris Vector video, we should talk a little bit about it. So the Chris Vector is a very unique gun because it has a unique system in it that makes it so that recoil actually moves backwards or move backwards instead of upwards, meaning that the Chris Vector is one of the SMGs where you don't actually need to use a foregrip for it, because the recoil is almost next to negligible. And we're here using the tan Chris Vector, which is the Vector 10mm, and 10mm is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting because the Chris Vector 10mm is actually the only gun in the game to actually take 10mm. There are currently no other guns in the game that take 10mm, and there's actually a little bit of a weird thing about this game at the moment is that some guns do or some bullets do not actually have guns that use them. 357 Magnum is the most evident evident one for me. The only there are two revolvers in the game, and one of them uses 45 Colt and the other uses 44 Magnum. So 357 actually has no gun to be used that has a use right now. I believe one of the other ones is 300 Blackout. Although I cannot confirm that one at the moment. Oh yeah, the Chris Vector is the only gun in the game that utilizes 10mm as a bullet. 10mm in real life, I believe, is actually highly regarded. There's a Glock that comes in 10mm, and 357 is some American pistol. Yeah, 357 Magnum is a pretty powerful round. You know, if you ever watch 350, yeah, it's a bullet type, and basically think of like if you've ever seen The Walking Dead, think of Rick's Colt Python, his Rick's Sheriff revolver. That is a gun that comes in 357, you know? So yeah, it's just really odd that some guns currently do not have any rounds that can use them. So sometimes collecting them is a little bit redundant. So if you see any 357 out in the wild, do not take it, because you will not be able to find a gun for it. Thank you, Enos, for following. Welcome. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, so yeah, I believe that there is potential for them to add a for them to add a 10mm pistol in the future, but as of now, well, it doesn't really seem like they're planning to add any guns for now, because they're planning to do the trader overhaul very soon. Hello. How you doing? That figures. I got a box of it. Yeah, sell it to Yuri. Or not Yuri, sell it to Shiro. On the box it should say .357. It's nice to see other PVE streamers. How are you? Oh, we're doing good. Just playing some raids, getting just you know, actually you walked in at the right time. We're making a Chris Vector video, but this time we're using the 10mm. We used the 9mm last time. So yeah, 10mm is actually a more powerful round than 9mm by base. That's why it's at level 4, obviously. But nice, yeah. Can I ask you something? Go right ahead. I like how I've resorted to single fire on an SMG like I always do. Never change, Okami. Never change. That's a thing that's like a that's like a real problem with me. I like default always default back to the to single fire because that's how I was taught when I was in the military, so you know. I mean, we never had any SMGs in my military. You either had a rifle or any of the specialist guns, so it Alright, so you're doing a trade in 3 hours, but I'm not sure if I'm being scammed. I'm giving 5 AP bottles, 1 Ragnar, 2 chips, and a Nikolai kit for an alpha container. Well, okay, you need to since you're doing a trade, I feel like I should preface that I myself am not a I myself do not do trading in Tabor, but if you're going to trade, you need to think about the long term and the short terms of the items that you are thinking about giving away versus versus what you're getting. So, 5 AP bottles and a delta on your side, or a delta on their side. Well, whatever it is, I need to continue. I'll just continue. So, functionality: 5 AP bottles. 5 AP bottles. That's a very decent. That's a very decent amount of AP bottles. AP is a very rare commodity these days, but not so much so that you are almost guaranteed to never find it. Yeah, on your side. Yeah, okay. So 1 Ragnar, 2 poker chips. Those are not, those we are not going to include in the equation because Ragnars and poker chips, honestly, you can find very easily in raid. Like with the loot refresh, you know, I have never seen a poker chip in outside of vaults, right? So it's really your AP bottle, your AP bottles, your Nikolai kit, and your Delta container for a Alpha container. You need to think if this is a fair trade for you based off of, do you think that functionally the Alpha container you will use a lot, that it will justify the purchase because, or the trade, because when I was using the Alpha container, the only thing I put in it was heals and keycards, right? I mean, I play PVE, so I don't actually like stuff a extra magazine in there or anything in case, but an Alpha container is functionally pretty relatively hard to get because, well, the quests are not easy by any means. It requires a lot of stuff. So my question to you is, do you think you will utilize the Alpha container to its max? That's a ripoff. I can put AP max in like that. Okay, so you are going to use it for AP max. That's good. That means that you are trying to use the Alpha container to its full potential. For PVE, your odds of dying are extremely low if you're geared like most of us. That's just how it is. But you just need to remember that basically Basically, I assume that you're PvP. Don't do it. I mean, hey, I can recommend for and against, but it's ultimately up to him. My opinion is that if he legitimately thinks that he can maximize the usage of the alpha container, then he can go right ahead. But 5 AP bottles are incredibly valuable, so me personally, I wouldn't go for this trade. Some girl trying to kind of rip him off. Yeah, that's also a very genuine concern as well, Enos, is that you are completely unsure of the fact whether they may kill you and then just take all the stuff that you're gonna take, because trades in its nature is very risky. So there is a very realistic chance that you go into raid and then they just shoot you, and then not only are you out and not only have you been scammed out physically, you don't get back anything, right? Hey, hey, Bobrek, how you doing? Because a Nikolai Kid and AP and Ragnar is not for you. Well, if you don't have any use for them, then trading them for an alpha container is good. But wanna play maybe? Oh, I don't really play with people. I actually only play with like one of my viewers, and I'm trying to get him to go to sleep, to be quite honest. Go to sleep. So you need to think, is this it, do you trust that you won't get scammed? Do you trust that you won't get scammed in the sense that you'll be team killed? The tower vault in Macam, yes. Yeah, I've actually managed to find 2 there once, but I don't really open vaults, so yeah. The first rule of Tabor is to trust no one. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, gotta do raid, then sleep. No, just sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Yeah, so if you trust that they won't kill you or anything just to take your loot and then whatever, then I'm doing it live. We're doing it in the TDVR. TK may just send the clip and he's banned. Well, I mean, from what I know, is the ban doesn't actually apply to like being banned from they don't actually take action in game. They just ban you from like the discords. But hey, you know what? I have connections from the Discord game. Hell nah. Yeah. But hey, if in the off chance that you do get scammed, you can send me the footage, and then I can get them banned from a lot of creators as well. Cause I'm within this group of like content creator moderators. I think they're called like the reality rifters, and basically if I send them evidence of like a TK, then they'll essentially be blacklisted from from all the content creators on their channel. So if you feel like that's something that you want to do, yeah. Thanks. Do you have a Discord? No. I don't have a Discord or anything. Well, I do have a Discord, but I don't have a Discord server. So when the time comes, and I hope that doesn't actually happens. I don't mean to jinx anything, but yeah, I do have a Discord. But I'll share it with you if you do if you do actually end up having complications with your trade. But I wish you luck. If the alpha container is something that you need, then this is the best chance for you to get it outside of grinding. Hey Gun, how you doing? Man, I am nice. Some people from like my chats the other day would disagree with you. They think I'm a big meanie. I'm the devil. Yeah. I mean, I don't really like to do these kinds of things, because inherently in of itself it's basically like a witch hunting kind of thing. But at the same time, I also do recognize that these people kind of deserve what happened, because, well, they did kind of, yeah. Check the keycard spawn in labs. Oh, I'm good at nobody's the devil. Well, that's the point of being agnostic, I guess. You can't, I can't prove the devil is real, so until I've seen evidence that he doesn't exist. But we are gonna be taking whatever we're drinking, whatever we're smoking, for Enos here to take a toke in a 3, 2, 1, skull. Don't worry, guys. I'm not an alcoholic. This is just cola. I do not wish to have the same fate as my friend. Oh, look. It's a SKS drum mag. This is your dream. Yeah, I'll check it. I'll check it later. I'm going top down, cause well, for me, number one, I don't do trades, but number two, if you were to ask me, I don't act. Well, okay. I mean, first of all, as to why I don't do trades, I like to tell people that I'm a firm believer in finding, you know, every single game, my luck is high. I was going, well, count a Tatra kit. That's actually crazy. I've done it before too. Crazy enough. I went in. I tried to make a revolver video, and then I ended up walking. Then I took down Tatra with a with said revolver. That's when the 44 Magnum became my favorite gun. Cause I mean, what gun out there as crazy as a 44 Magnum, fucking revolver can take down Tatra, right? What does this game do? Oh, hello, Mr. Goatman. This is a game called Ghosts of Tabor. It is a VR extraction shooter game, so basically think of Escape from Tarkov, but in VR. It is a pretty relatively hard. It's a really in-depth game that has a very high learning curve. All right, 3, 2, 1, skull. Do they have a Glock 19? Oh, I think. Wait, am I stupid, or is it? Because I always thought that that Switch Glocks were called were called 18Cs, or am I just stupid? Or maybe they just call it the Glock 17 Blicky, and I'm just actually being a dum-dum. I mean, one of the people that I'm like talking to says I'm in Dululu land, so been playing PVE and living the Deagle. Hell yeah, bro, that's badass. I love Tabor. Tomorrow I'll stream at what time? Oh, tomorrow is Sunday, so I don't stream. I don't stream on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays my time, so So yeah. It's called the Glock 18C. Alright, cool. I'm so sorry. I couldn't control that. Cola carbonation. Okay, rest day, got it. What? What's what that? Oh. I sent myself to another dimension with a burp. Don't worry about it. That hurt like a demon. The demons! The demons! I completely forgot that that this was supposed to go into a Chris Vector video. Oh lord. My burp is gonna be in the Chris Vector video. Hey, it's a Vector 9mm. Whoo! Get wrecked soon. It's actually crazy that in between rates I'm gonna have to actually craft 10mm ammo. That's actually crazy to think about. Who the hell crafts 10mm ammo? Who's out here using the Chris Vector? Well, I am, but you know TDVR. You heard like him? I hear like him, or I heard of him. Cause yeah, I've heard of him. I mean, doesn't he have a streamer item in game? Whoo! Bro took down collector with the Vector 9mm. We can't use that footage because because I was being cause one of the guys in chat was being mean, and if I had to upload that video, it would be borderline like cyberbullying. You have the same voice? I do not believe you. No, don't say that. Now everyone's gonna call me great value TDVR. No, no, no. TDVR 2. No, no. I need to actually listen to TDVR and to determine if we actually have the same voice. But you know how depressing that would actually be. Oh man. Called bootleg TDVR. That would be great value. Great value TDVR. That would be the ultimate depression.
はいで、全面僕进来说。
Whew. Oh no, my YouTube career down the drain. All of it has amounted to becoming becoming a copy of TDVR. No. Oh man, that would actually be a real tragedy. TDVR has a streamer item. What? He definitely does. Last I checked, right? Doesn't he? Hold on, let me Google the Ghost of Tabor wiki. Yeah, he has a actually wait, why am I even like I know he has a streamer item. It's the milk. You normally speak Swiss German? I'm pretty sure I was about to say something in Russian, so maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think Starova is German. No, I don't know how to speak German. Yeah, yeah. TD has a streamer item. It's called TD's milk, I think. I'll just show it to you. Can you speak German? No, not at all. The only thing that I can do is like, you know that one like meme of like that cat that was like that had like AI over it to be angry. Ah, here we are. Th yeah, TDVR. TDVR whole milk. Tabor Dairy Vegan Reserve. 98% added milk. Okay, yeah, okay. Tabor may be more realistic, but Expo Zone is way closer to. Okay, well, I'm not gonna entertain this. Weren't you that same guy that other day that was like telling me, oh, right, well, whatever. We're not going to. I mean, we're not gonna entertain you. Then who is Ranger Book? Ranger Book. Ranger Book is. Oh, Ranger Book. Ghost of Tabor or Exfil. I only play Ghost of Tabor, but the problem that I have with Exfil Zone is that the people who play Exfil Zone are all a bunch of elitist fucks who will always tell you that Exfil Zone is better than Tabor, and then tell you to go and play it. That's why I don't like Exfil Zone. Uh, hold on. The Ranger's Handbook. Hold on, give me a second. I have to find the streamer items tab on. Apparently, the Ranger's Handbook belongs to a guy called Control Pairs Gaming, which I have never heard of before. Yeah, Control Pairs Ranger Handbook is the name. Yeah. It's exactly people like Mr. Jones that I don't. Who what? Control Pairs Gaming. CONTROLLEDPAIRSGAMING. Control Pairs Gaming. Trust me, I'm as confused as you are. Just put all this away. Never heard? Yeah, me either. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. You don't. Yeah, you don't need to specifically know who is who. You just need to remember that it belongs to someone and it sells for like however many karunas that it does. But I mean, hey, cool, right? Did it? Oh, I got a green keycard. Turn into orange keycards from me. Okay. I guess we're going underground. I have Timeless VR's watch. I do too, but I'm pretty sure the watch came from completing quests and not from actually, and not actually from killing, and not actually from finding it. The watch is right here. Oh, okay. Well, the caffeine's gonna go through me because it's like 10:30 at night, but oh well. A redeem is a redeem. 3, 2, 1, skull. Yeah. Exfil Zone is a bit more toxic. Well, I don't really play PVE, PvP, so I wouldn't know, but I mean, if we're specifically talking about the elitism, then yeah, it's very, very prominent. I actually, I mean, I have my own. I mean, I'll always say it. I have my own reasons for playing uh Tabor, and that's because I know a lot of the people who work on this game. So, like, I've talked to Scott before. I've talked to Scott before, like personally, not in. I've also like interact. I also directly know like the guy who makes the trailers directly. I I also know a bunch of people who are within the who do like the media side of things directly. So yeah, Vino, because of the German. Is he a nice person, Scott? Because in the German goes with the board, he's getting roasted. I mean, for the most part, the reason why Scott is generally disliked is because he doesn't actually listen to most of us. Yeah. Hey Vimo. Hey Vino, how you doing? The reason why he gets roasted a lot is because he has a direction for the game, and he won't let anyone shake it unless it's like a major unless it's like severely important. How are you? I'm doing good. Just playing more Tabor as always. You know, nothing new with me. So think about it this way. There are a bunch of military veterans, all of them. Some of them are nicer than others, some of them are not, right? Scott is not one of the nicer ones. But if you can if you can realize that he's been through some shit and you can see his point of view, then then I mean, you know, I got COVID sadly. Oh shit. Dang. In the big 2025. That's a real shame, man. Hope you get better soon. Get better soon, man. Yeah, so I at the very least understand his point of view. When I was talking to him, he was very, very nice to me, at least, so I've never had any problem with him. So I mean, think about it. He I mean, I have a great example of another developer who listened too much to his audience, and now the game's in a really terrible place. And the game's called Veil VR. He Veil was a great game when they had a vision for it, but then they started pandering to everyone, you know. And then yeah, I was at school, I got checked out for a headache, I went to sleep, woke up with fever 102. Oh my lord. Yeah, go. Jesus Christ, it's a good thing you got home and you're not spreading it to anyone. Holy shit. Responsibility, right? Am I gonna play Veil's exfil mode? I've seen it, and I'm sorry, like I've already I've already seen my friend Stax play it, and quite frankly, I've already made myself a promise that I'm never gonna touch that game with a 10-foot pole anymore. So I'm sorry, no. Like I said, I have had very personal reasons for sticking with Tabor. That's because, and that's because, and that's because Rips was a dear friend of mine. Well, I'm not sure how, I'm not sure if many of you guys know, but in Red Room there's a there's a guy with a there's a guy on in the thing, and he said, who is Rip Flout? My friends knew something was wrong because they never saw me cry. Okay, so Rip's actual is a quality quality assurance a developer for this game. He was one of my best friends, and he sadly passed away like last year. And Ghost of Tabor, the developers, you know, he was so universally loved that they literally put him in the game. And then they put him in the red room in Ghost of Tabor. You know, and he worked on this game quite a bit, and he was really dedicated to his job as a quality assurance guy. So this is my way of what's Red Room? The Red Vault. The Red Vault in Chodov Mall. The Red Vault, yeah. Yeah. If you go in and then you turn right, you'll see like a little memorial for him. It has like flowers and stuff. Huh. That took a couple headshots even for an infantry helmet. Dang. I guess the power of the Chris Vector does come from being able to spit bullets, spit a bunch of bullets downrange, huh? That is him. He's the one picture in the red vault. Yeah. It looks so nice. Yeah, he passed away. So, and he was my best friend. So that's why I play this game. Yeah. That's my reasoning for playing this game. It's because bro, that's my best friend. Like, goddamn. He's in the game. What more could I ever ask for from a game than to have a like that? That's so nice, yeah. I mean, he was a very dear friend to everyone, so he deserves to be in the game that he worked so hard on before he died. I think about him. I'm sorry, I don't mean to always make it about Rips because do I have a streamer item? No, I don't. I don't think I'm a big enough streamer to get a streamer item, number one. Number two, I'm not part of the Tabor like partner content creators because I don't know really what that will entail. So that is fucking nice, Tabor, yeah. I don't expect to do it. I mean, I could sign up for it, but it doesn't really. But the thing about it is that like sometimes as far as I know, the only benefit is that like I will be able to I will be liable to be watched for drops down the line, which is a very minor thing for me because I'm not really like a do it for drops kind of guy. I'm just yeah, so yeah, I'm not. You play Tabor PvP? Hell yeah. I'm glad you enjoy it. It is crazy. Yeah. I've seen Best streamer in the game is Alpha Bro streamer because it was my first one. Shit, yeah, dude. The dumbbell, the 10 grams dumbbell, which is a very light, very light dumbbell. I don't know why it's so huge for a 10-gram dumbbell, but I guess that's part of the joke, I guess. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I've seen some crazy Tabor clips from time to time, and I do watch PvP Tabor from Stacks. It's just that I myself do not dare to tread into PvP Tabor. Hey, I think Luck of the Irish should get a streamer item. I've heard of him. I mean, I don't really watch any Tabor content creators because quite frankly, I'm too busy. I'm too busy to watch any other content creators. But I've heard of Luck of the Irish. He could get like a well, okay. I don't know why I thought my first time PvE was resurrected because I wanted to play PvP when I reappear on PvE and it's such fun that I never stop. Shit, yeah, dude. Okay, so I don't know if this is like offensive of me to say, but when I hear Luck of the Irish, I think you know, Irish. I thought that his streamer item could be a 4-leaf clover. Is that insensitive? Cause I mean, I would think an Irish person's streamer item should be a 4-leaf clover. You know? Or is that offensive? I mean, yeah, I mean, that's just... Oh, I froze. Oh, what the hell? What was that? Yeah, so... Yeah, so is that like is like a 4-leaf clover like his brand or anything? Cause it could be a thing. You know, look, Luck of the Irish. I expect a commission. All I'm saying, if you do get a streamer item and it's 4-leaf clover, money please. Money, please. That's how you ask for commission money, right? Oh well. Completely forgot that this was a Chris Vector video, did you? Not me. You found a lighthouse of purple key carbos before wipe. Shit, yeah, dude. Like, those things were so incredibly rare. It's oh my god. Oh, right. I'm not even wearing a 6B43. What? I'm not even doing the quest. Never mind then. Dumbass.
Já tě zabiju, pajchante!
What terrible timing and luck has befallen this poor soul. Shut up. You too. My hand is bloody. I don't think my hand is functional anymore. I don't think I have a hand anymore actually. Tabor got worse since this wipe. I think it's in an interesting place right now because of the whole loot refresh thing. So it's another 9mm drum mag. I mean, it really depends, cause I mean, Island isn't that great because it needs some optimization issues. Check for the red key card. Maybe it's there. Oh yeah, we're heading there right now. Behind the behind on the duffel bag behind the skeleton. And then I'll just exfil from House of Scott, I guess. Might as well. Can't believe I forgot to bring a 6B43 for for the map for the quest. What a dumbass. Still game, but OG Island was better. I'm just trying to think how OG Island would fit into having Mamba. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I think I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of having Legacy Island as a map, or being brought back as like a map. So I don't know, like, cause I mean, wasn't the my entire check the red key card where? Oh, hold on, I'll show you. Hold on, real quick. That was pretty cool. It's 3 spawns of Maka underground. All I remember was the train and here. I don't remember where else. Because I don't think it has the original spawn anymore. Also, I just found a Ragnar. Okay. Sir! Oh, fantastic. Thank God for Tatra armor. I can be as slow as I want. You used to be getting insane clips on that map. Yeah, it's just that, yeah, so I think people definitely miss Old Island, so I think that it could be brought back as like a it could be brought back as like a legacy map. Maybe on like rotation or something like that. I really don't know how, but they should definitely add some way to be able to play Legacy Island again. I think that would definitely be interesting. So there would be a keycard spawn on this double back here. Hey Hat, kind of miss it because New Island is kind of big. Yeah, it's big, but that was kind of the point of New Island. Old Island didn't fit their vision, so they remade it. That's how it works. Alright. Oh. What have we learned? I don't know how to read because I'm an Undertale fan. I mean, what? I can't learn how to read instructions on like getting headshots and stuff. So this thing was completely invalidated. But what did we learn about the Chris Vector? On my Delta, I have the Nuclear Night Edition, so I sprayed it. Only 3 keycards. I want but NRS mags. I got Alpha. Nice, Clambo. So what did we learn about the Chris Vector? Well, it's a pretty strong gun. The setting, what sets it apart is the horizontal recoil. It really does wonders for the game. You don't for the gun. You don't need to have a you don't really need to have a grip for it because of that. And yeah, it's the only gun in the game for the Chris Vector 10mm to have to feature, 10mm. So you know, if it's put in level 4, it obviously must be a relatively good gun, I guess. So hey Jakey, how you doing? Okay, 3. Okay. Well, since Enos claimed it again, we're gonna 3, 2, 1, skull. I think he's asking like, is the alpha secure container worth it? All right, I guess that's the Chris Vector video. I mean, I'm still gonna use the Chris Vector, but not for the video anymore, cause I have to go Matka Underground again. And my typical rule of thumb when it comes to videos is I need to play different maps, so that's gonna be it for that video. I'm not even gonna like do an outro or anything. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Am I blind? What's my YouTube? Oh, it's just Okami. I think it might be in. Is this P? I instantly recognize the name, man. I instantly recognize the name. Why is so? Some of you might be very confused as to why I just banned that guy. So for context, that was the guy that I made a Chris Vector I was making a Chris Vector video like last week, same time as same day as today, but that guy ruined the entire video because he was because he was being a prick with his attitude and sassiness and whatever. So so why the fuck is he back? That's what I want to know. And he's out here acting brand new too. What the fuck? Are you okay, that little shit? Yeah, so I remember because I remember that guy because I kid you not, this morning I was editing the video in which I was going to post, and so I just see one name over there. It's like I just see it. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, huh? Huh? Why is he back? What's good? Hey Randy, how you doing? Trust me, I wouldn't be using the Chris Vector right now if not for that very guy. Why is he come back to haunt me? Can he just stay gone? Thank you for subscribing, John White. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Okami. I play Ghost of Tabor. Although I'm pretty sure you already knew that based off of what you're watching. Maybe he likes me. I ain't interested. I know I like men and all, but like I ain't interested. Not in the slightest. It's not even a joke. Yeah, I'm wearing the 6B40. The 6B4 is 64. Is this? Yeah, this is a 6B43 chest rig. Hey, John. Yeah, so Oh hey, JKU. I don't actually play with viewers, unfortunately. Like, I just don't play with viewers, so. I mean, the very fact that you got banned on one stream and then hopped over to another to tell everyone that that I mean, when I was editing the video, I literally said that you genuinely did not think anything was wrong with your behavior, and you kind of literally just proved my point. So yeah. Also, if you, I don't know if you just saw, but that was the guy that was bringing down the whole stream again. So, and the very fact that he felt the need to come over to the other stream just to talk his shit again. He actually did the same to me. He got 3 tasks and now only 3k away from leveling up the armor guy. Nice. BRB. All right, Randy. I mean, the guy himself also character assassinated me because he told me that I forced him to ask I forced him to ask how my day was, which is very unlike me. So he loves the Chris too. Well, I'm about. Oh no. Well. Yeah. He loves the Chris Vector. I guess so. He loves the Chris Vector so much that like he showed up and was being disruptive during the 9mm one, and then now he's shown up to try to disrupt the 10mm one. I'm so glad that I finished making that. That's a bitch, man. Yeah, he's a narcissist, and he thinks himself to be a very funny individual. So just get him out, just ban him and then move on. I mean, I will only explain this. I will only explain it this time. The Chris drew him in. Yeah, he's Chris sexual. Such a shame that people like that genuinely exist. Don't talk about him. Yeah, don't feed him attention, cause he is a attention seeker after all. So no red here. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, people will be people. Why does he come every day? He doesn't. He didn't show up for the past week, so I forgot about him until I started editing the video today, and it just so happened that he appeared today. So the gravity of the Chris. Yeah, I was gonna. Well, I mean, you know, I play Deltarune. One of the characters' name is Chris. So I was planning to put that in the thumbnail. He's just being an extra. He's just trying to make the stream about himself, Saptek, which So yeah, once again, just don't give him attention. Same thing with the other kids that have been here very, very frequently. You know, saying those like offensive words and stuff. Just don't feed them attention, and you'll be all good. Haha. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. Some people choose to be mean. What's my favorite gun? Hello, Thor. My favorite gun is the Taurus Raging Hunter, the 44 Magnum revolver. And the reason behind that is that I thought it was a bad gun at first, but then I took it into mall, and then I took down Tatra with it. Now you almost gotta feature the Chris lover. Yeah, he's Chris sexual. I thought it's a Jan, but I didn't think there are more persons like that. AP? No. Just FMJ. I use FMJ 44 Magnum. Can I play with you? Hey Flix. No, I don't play with viewers, unfortunately. I don't like the risk getting TK'd. So the simplest thing to do is just not play with anyone. What is your Haddis gun? Haddis gun? I'm not sure what you mean, Enos. You are furry? Yeah, I am. Actually. Did you finally see the tag? Don't like a gun? Oh, the gun that I don't like. The Mac 10. The Mac 10's recoil is a little bit too crazy for me, and I really do not like the grip for it, which is like a piece of fabric. Yeah, the Mac 10. It's good. Yeah, thank you, man. My best kits are the Tartra of Ragnar. Shit, yeah. Tatra gun used to be was my old gun back in the military, so I'm definitely familiar with that weapon system. Killed Tatra 4 times? Hell yeah. What guns did you use? I've tried well, most of the times I had like a G383, I think, except for that one time I had a 44 Magnum. And then I think I took down Nikolai with one. Once with the AK Alpha, 3 times with a Scar. Okay. You got a SKS drum mag, adventure backpack, do JPC vest, but I could only carry one, and a G383 plus a drum. Nice! That is a solid amount of loot. Very nice. Any advice for Maul? Bring just bring a basic set in, and then if you want, my favorite thing to do on Maul, which I don't do on stream. Did they just team kill each other? Oh my god, they just team killed each other. I didn't even know that they could do that. So is it true furries get much hate? Yeah, kind of. But it's but to be honest, for the specified furries that are hated, it's pretty well warranted. I'll talk about it in a minute, but I'll get back to it. You're good luck, man. Yeah, just play rates. Just play rates while I'm streaming, and then you'll get the streamer luck will rub off on you. So, what I like to do in mall is I actually like to, crazily enough, go to mall with only a backpack. I don't lie, I hate furry until my best friend was a furry and I saw you all different. Yeah, see, the thing about furries is that most of us aren't bad. It's just that it just so happens that the ones that you do end up hating are the ones that deserve the hate. You know, they are very, very dislikable people. Those very vocal ones. I mean, just to name a few controversial figures in the past. There has been JSON effects and Kbier, which are you know, artists. JSON effects basically groomed Kbier, and then they are basically they're basically furry Nazis. And then in more recent, you have this recent Popifur, which is the definition for a popular furry called Boof, and he's also basically a Nazi, cause so And then he's like trying to live a fucking double life right now, cause Boof, his identity as Boof got so much hate that he tried to rebrand himself with a different name, and then he keeps trying to convince other people that he's not Boof, but then he literally has a sticker called "I'm not Boof," which just all but confirms that he is Boof. So yeah, those are the type of people that deserve the hate. But most of the most of the furries that I know are completely fine. Sure, we can be relatively horny. An LMG suppressor in one of the boxes? Oh yeah, I saw, but I don't really need LMG suppressors. I'm level 5 in Spectre and level 5 Spectre in you know, yeah, level 5 Spectre and level 5 Minty, so I don't really need. I only saw the racist or weird furry on VR chat and TikTok. They sell for like 8K? Oh, I have like $8 million. I don't need them. Trust.
Эй ты!
Only, yeah, money is money. I mean, I guess, but ooh, Mason's burrito. I didn't know that they could spawn here, but cool. Yeah, I have generational wealth. I don't need it. But that is good advice, typically. If you see any weapons attachments, you should take it because they typically sell for a good penny. 9 kills, 3 hit, 1 left hand. Yeah, the right hand's for the. Oh, we're done. Think I'll play with my friend and try to find a red keycard. Shit, yeah. Go do it, man. Go slay some bodies. Any reds? Any red in chat? Oh, my Chris Vector. So to give you to be straight with you, I don't really see a difference in between the 9 and the 10mm Chris Vector. I think they're both functionally almost the same. I mean, I'm sure that the 10mm definitely has some damage differences, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it really matters when you're putting that much bullets down range, you know. It's not gonna matter if you like kills some phoenixes like 1 or 2 bullets more, because you know, are you doing a special challenge or just doing it for fun? Yeah, I was originally doing like a Chris Vector video, and then I had this. I had this. All right, question. In the pre-loadout screen, it shows an icon like a group of people icon, and it shows like the number 6. Does the number 6 mean 6 people on the map? Sorry, long question. No worries. So that is a PvP only thing. That is indicative of the amount of players that can spawn in the map. So since Silo is a relatively small map, only 6 people can spawn in in total. So yeah, that's a PvP only thing. So you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, in Silo you can have two stack teams. You can have 2 3-man teams, and then something in between. I don't really know how PvP works because I don't play it, but when a raid first starts, there can also be like I believe that like more players can join, but I really don't know how it works. So I mean, we're not gonna touch PvP. You and I are not gonna touch PvP anyway, so no issue, right? Thank you. Yeah. In relation to the furry, have I found a heart yet? No, I haven't found a heart. I haven't found a heart of Tabor yet. I don't really hit I don't really hit like vaults, so my odds of getting a heart of Tabor are quite low, but we did just get stolen valor, so was wondering why it's 6-6, but I got more kills than 6. Yeah, it doesn't mean oh, a flare shell. Oh, okay. That is a very random place to have a flare shell. Do you think they've marked it? Do you think this is on the do you think this is on the Ghost of Tabor wiki? Okay. If this, I'm gonna check real quick, and if it isn't, then I'm gonna like send it in. Oh, it's not. It's not been documented. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take the vault and I'm gonna send it in. New static, nice. I don't know if it's been discovered before, but at the very least, it's not been discovered before in. It's not been it's not on the website wiki. Okay. This is near Bridge Underground. Okay, noted. Yeah. We're contributing to the Tabor community. Hell yeah. I hope they don't. I I don't I'm all right. Well, oh shit, it's too late anyways. That was my last raid. Oh no. All right. Well, we're going to hop off for the night, so now's the time to say your to say your goodbyes. Get heart or maul from flare or flares very rare. Yeah. Well, we just got a flare, so give me the heart. Please one more. Nah, sorry, dude. It's too late. I can't. Okay. Now we have 2 flares. We're never gonna use them. Okay, yeah, it's time to sleep. 2 questions? Alright. Well, yeah. Well, I'm just organizing right now, so you can ask any questions that you have right now. Right now. How do you know I'm a dude? Oh, I guess I just assumed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're offended that I guessed that you're a dude, but I mean, for me at least, the reason why I assume everyone is a guy, maybe I felt like a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey Gilbert. I'm sorry. We're actually just about to hop off, so I mean, I'm gonna sort out my bunker a little bit, and then I'm gonna hop off. So you can stick around and chat for a little while. I'm joking, any of you, I am a dude. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, I mean, for where I'm concerned, at least, like almost like I have like my YouTube analytics, and my YouTube analytics have stated that only 2% of the people that watch me are women. So actually, that's a benefit for me because I like men. Men boobs. Yeah. No, yeah, it's just I guess I just assumed. How many raids did you did? It was like 5 or 6, I guess. 2 hours. 2 hours is about, I don't know. My mods are so nice. He TK me 2 times in a row. I love the guy. Oh. Oh Lord, look at all these greens. Give me the green, what you mean? Give me the green, what you mean? Yeah, how so much? That's a lot in 2 hours. I don't know. It's just sheer will, I guess, and the ability to play way too much Tabor. It's not a flex. If anything, it's like a red flag in men for. I paid money to raid that bunker. No, please. Where'd you get all the purples? Oh, I was completing a crap ton of quests. Okay, so I do have a car battery. Power the electric eels. And then how cool would it be if we can raid another bunker? I wouldn't like that. I could tell you that much. I wouldn't like that. No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. I mean, if what we say actually happens, then what's gonna happen is that people are just going to like log off with all the items on their hands. So, what level is the big backpack? This one? This one is level 5. So this medium one is level 4. This one's level 5. And then the other two is level 1 and level 2. So you're going to be using the regular backpacks for a while. Do you have an alpha container? I do not, actually. I don't know how many quests I have left till it shit. Yeah. That's why I do Spectre first, because, well, yeah. Delta? Oh, I only have a Delta. Restoring the ruins. You think maybe is restoring the ruins the could restoring the ruins be the one that gives me like the Oh, well, speaking of alpha container, we're currently on the quest to get the alpha container. So we need 5 ropes, 5 wire spools, and 10 nuts and bolts, and 10 nail piles. You did Yuri first? Yuri, yeah, Yuri. Well, I don't have a lot of rope. Well, now that I'm doing the quest, I'm not gonna get them anymore, so. W. Oh, well, I mean. Let's just turn in what we can. Nuts and bolts. I'm pretty sure I also have quite a number of nail piles. Yep. Seems like whenever I add tasks, those items seem to appear in harder areas of the map. I'm gonna go, Akami. I gotta help my brother move today. Have a good rest of your day. You was in the military? Yeah, I was in the military. Infantry regiment machine gunner. My gun was the gun that I used was the Tatra gun. What quest is this? This is the Alpha Secure Container quest, apparently. Had it recoil? Yeah, it had a hella recoil. What was it? Can you find a shield in Silo? You definitely can, I believe. Also, that thing about like adding tasks and they seem to harder appear in harder areas of the map. I kid you not that that's a very real thing. Whenever you select something to add to your thing, sometimes the game physically makes the item spawn less. I'm not joking, by the way. That's a real feature in the game. You know how I know? Because standard powder bottles. Standard powder bottles are very FMJ powder bottles are very common in the game, right? Then I got this one quest that required me to turn in 2 powder bottles, and then I proceeded to not find any standard powder bottles for literally like what, 40 to 60 quests, 40 to 60 rates. I'm on the Alpha Container quest where you need to find a flight recorder. Do you know anything that will help me find it? Yeah, I know of one place that there spawns flight recorders. In the island of Tabor, at the docks at exfil, there is a chance to spawn a flight recorder. Otherwise, I recommend. But if you want like actual, you know, information, you should look up hold on. Do I have a furry suit? Oh, I wish I had one. Well, okay, I don't want a full one. I just want the sleeves. I want the sleeves. I want to be able to put the sleeves on me, and then that way I can show my hands to you guys worry without having to worry or anything. Yeah. Yeah. It was a sling backpack. I never saw it until I added the task to find 2 of them that they seem to appear. Could be I just got better and find stuff better. Actually, you know what's crazy is that sling backpacks are extremely common to find, so I don't know why when you added the task to find 2 of them then they seem to appear, because in reality it's actually the other way around, so I really don't know what's going on there. But what I do know was that for Shiro I had that quest where I needed to find two powder two powder bottles, and I didn't find powder bottles. I have that's good. Hand review. Like I'm not kidding. Look at look at this. Look at this. Like I poured all the tracer. And look at this. I'm full on tracer, and I still have tracer bottles over here. Like that. Look at the tracer bottles. All I kept finding for like the past 60 rates was was tracer bottles. I could not find the red ones. My theory doesn't hold. I mean, it could just be I had really shitty luck, so I don't know. But yeah, it was really bad, so. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me for today. I'm gonna hop off and yeah, I hope. Alright, so we are done for today. For those of you who are still in chat, thank you all so much for stopping by. I really appreciate every single one of you, as always. For anyone who needs information in regard to Ghost of Tabor, I am going to I'm going to I'm going to paste for you guys the Ghost of Tabor wiki. where you can find the information, and then yeah, you all can and then you all can just check it out, and then for all your needs. And yeah, so great stream, Okami. Have a good rest of the weekend. Stay out of trouble. All right, I will. Thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate all of you guys as always, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye. We'll check it out. Yeah, just if you don't catch it, just DM me and I'll send it to you as well. Bye bye.